Hello Libra, this is Michelle from Divine Intuition and welcome to your monthly love reading of November 2020. So for this reading, like always, I'll be using the Witch's Tarot, the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards as well, and the Sacred Rebels. Okay, so I'll be taking this card at the end of the reading. Okay, so be mindful that this reading is not gender specific, that it is just regarding our energies. Okay. All right, so let's start, Libra. Let's see what's in store for the Divine Feminines. Okay, so let's see for the Divine Feminines. We have the Three of Wands. Okay, so very optimistic in regards to the relationship. We do have the Three of Swords though, so that's one energy that can be a blockage. The Two of Swords for the Divine Masculines. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, wish fulfillment for the Divine Masculines. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so that's great. So lots of stability for the masculines. Okay, so the overall energy for the both of you guys is the Nine of Wands. Okay, so a little bit defensive there in regards to your relationship with each other. All right, so let's take this reading. Let's take a look at this reading further. All right, so we start off with the Divine Feminines with the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is suggesting that the Divine Feminine is quite optimistic with her relationship with the masculines. She is definitely seeing things in a positive light, trying to seeing the ships come forward, maybe to her aid. Maybe she's going to have solutions and people are going to help her solve situations for her, maybe in regards to the masculines, some situations in her life, perhaps her personal life as well could be coming to her aid situations. But she mostly sees it very positive with her Divine masculines. She sees the situation and the relationship quite positive, okay? With the Divine Masculines, though, we do have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is definitely suggesting secrets, hidden things, dishonesty, not really being honest with the Divine Feminines in regards to maybe the Divine Masculine's agendas, what he is up to. So there's definitely something that's hidden that is not being clarified and it's not in the surface. Okay, so the Divine Masculines really need to resolve this because if they want something positive out of the relationship, if they want to resolve something and head towards the right direction, right, with positive things coming their way, I think they really need to be honest with each other. And then the Divine Masculines really need to be honest with his Divine Feminines and what he wants to do, what he wants to achieve, or what he wants out of the relationship, right? Because the Divine Feminines definitely have a different perspective. She's quite optimistic in regards to the relationship. So there is a bit of dishonesty here with the Divine Masculines, and that can really backfire. That can really be a major blockage with what the Divine Masculines want to achieve in the future, or just a major blockage in the relationship. So that can really affect it. So make sure that things are out in the open and not keep too many things hidden and no manipulation as well, no hidden agendas. That can really help the situation, because right now this is a major block in the relationship, and the Divine Feminine is feeling it this month. She's definitely feeling it this month. The Three of Swords is definitely suggesting heartbreaks, letdown, sorrow. So she's definitely feeling very, very disappointed this month, perhaps with her in regards to her Divine Masculine. She's definitely feeling the pain and the sorrow in regards to the relationship. Perhaps there is a third party situation. Perhaps she suspects there is a third party situation in regards to the masculine, seeing that there is this kind of this hidden secrets, hidden things, hidden agendas that the masculines are pursuing at this time. So this can be really damaging to the relationship and can be really damaging the Divine Feminines, and perhaps that's why there is like a defensive energy happening between the both of you, because there is this sense of dishonesty perhaps. And I think the feminines can feel it because in her heart space she does feel quite heartbroken, right, with whatever the masculine is projecting or what she's sensing perhaps as well With the Divine Masculine's heart space, he has the Nine of Cups. So the masculines definitely are feeling quite fulfilled in the relationship, though. In his heart space, he's definitely quite content. So it's interesting that they both have different perspectives. In the relationship, she does feel like things are progressing, but in the relationship, the masculines are keeping certain things hidden, and I think emotionally she feels that with a heartbroken, but I don't think he's aware that she can feel it, right? I don't think the masculine is aware that the feminines can feel everything. So that's why in his heart space he's quite positive about it, but I think she's quite aware of what's happening here, so that can be very damaging, like I said. But he's quite optimistic in regards to the relationship, though, in his heart space, I feel. But this can really break things apart, so make sure to be mindful about that. The Divine Feminines have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is about closing one's heart. The Divine Feminines, because there can be such a heartbreak in regards to perhaps the Seven of Swords, perhaps this hidden agendas, secrets, perhaps third party situations, that can really close her heart, and that can really hurt her, and that can really chill her. So she is shielding her heart this month later on. So she is quite optimistic about the relationship progressing in a positive way, but deep down inside in her heart, there could be a lot of damage. There could be a lot of damage in her heart. There can be, it can really affect her, and it can really close her off in regards to the relationship, right? So the Divine Masculines also have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is about having something solid with in regards to jobs, in regards to home security, having a strong foundation for himself. So he's definitely feeling that there is a strong foundation. Perhaps he feels that there is a strong foundation with his Divine Feminine, that things are progressing in a positive way, that things are, there's a strong commitment, I feel, in the relationship. But to be mindful that even though he does feel quite secure in regards to the relationship, in the Divine Feminine's internal world can be quite the opposite story, right? It could be, there's a lot of heartbreak here, and defensive energy, and really pushing back and shielding herself in regards to her masculine. And I think it's regard to this energy. Okay, so that can really, like I said, it can be very damaging, right? And even though the perspective of the masculines can be quite positive, in her inner world can be quite the opposite, right? So that's why there's going to be quite a defensive energy between the both of you. So the Divine Masculines will be quite defensive as well, and she will be quite defensive as well. So but we have to really communicate with things and leave it out in the open instead of keeping it hidden, right? That's the only way to resolve situations, I feel. Okay, so let's see what the Psychic Tarot has to say in regards to the relationship between the both of you. Okay, let's try to get more information in regards to the heartbreak, in regards to hidden agendas, in regards to wish fulfillment. Okay. Divine Feminine has sacrifice. Okay, that's strong. Masculines have firm foundation. So we have two firm foundations here. So yeah, the masculines are definitely focused in other things. Definitely focused, not too much in regards to in regards to the relationship and nourishing it in that sense, but mostly in practical things, mostly in setting a foundation for himself, setting a sense of security for himself. You have the firm foundation here, definitely very masculine energy, very Emperor kind of feel. I think this is the Emperor card, or if it's the Four of Wands. I feel it has a similar energy. But you have also the Knight of Pentacles, which is suggesting having something secure for yourself, and having like steady income, or purchasing perhaps a land or a home or some sort of investment. But the masculines are definitely focused on practical things and forming a foundation and something secure for themselves. Right, not much focus on the relationship in that sense, but I feel that's why there may be a suspicion that if he's really want to pursue his relationship with the divine feminines, or perhaps with a karmic relationship instead, so because of the third party situation, so there's definitely a blockage there, probably not too honest with the divine feminine, so definitely there needs to be some sort of communication. But the masculines are definitely concerned with money, concerned with setting something secure for themselves. The feminines have sacrifice. So the feminines, this is definitely suggesting that perhaps there is an inner calling for the feminines to pursue something different, to pursue something that can fulfill her. Seeing that, this gives me the feeling of the cup half empty or the cup half full. So the feminines really have to come into that kind of perspective and really analyze her life, analyze your life, feminines, and whether you want to see the cup half empty or the cup half full, right? And how you're going to perceive your life, right? With your divine masculines, or with your life in general, even without the divine masculines, are you going to perceive it as something that has a lot of sorrow, right? Seeing the cup half empty instead, or are you going to see your situation in your life with a cup half full? Okay, and that's where inner guidance and wisdom comes in, and that's where the rainbow comes in, inner light, inner joy within your life, bringing forth that inner joy in your life in regards to situations, in regards to disappointments as well, and letdowns, that can really bring the divine feminine down. So this is when she starts to see something in a broader light, kind of a sense of enlightenment, and kind of surrendering to the situation. Sacrifice, right? Sacrificing the situation, surrendering to the situation, right? To really rise above circumstances and rise above adversity in general. So I think this is kind of like a test for the divine feminines to push forward towards, bring yourself up from adversity or letdowns, and try to see the cup half full instead of half empty in regards to what you're going through, in regards to your life, perhaps maybe not regarding the divine masculines, and maybe in your personal life as well. Okay, or if it is regarding the masculines, then yeah, it's better to see things in a broader perspective, in a much more positive perspective, that you have a lot of potential, and then you have a lot of things to explore in life, lots of things to do, and lots of things to grow. You have so much to grow still, and there's still so much excitement to do in your life. So don't let this disappointment be the end of it, right? So whichever it is, I suggest communications, right? To lower the defenses between you and your masculine, so that there can be a compromise between the both of you. Okay, so let's take a card from the Sacred Rebel. Wow, diving for light. Beautiful cards. I love these strong goddesses images here. And I think she's like a water goddess, right? I get the feeling that she is a beautiful water goddess, right? And ruling her kingdom, with the sea creatures. So I feel like really step into your power, divine feminines. I think this is also a card of not needing to sacrifice yourself so much as well to really pursue what you're meant to pursue, because you have so much potential, so much things to explore, and you're still growing, and you have so much potential within your growth, and really start diving for the light. See, diving for light. So really start striving to who you are, and really go forth the light, because there's a lot that the light has to offer you, and there's a lot that you want to grow into as well. So don't be stuck with this energy with the Three of Swords. Blossom yourself, grow within the light, because there's just so much to see, and there's just so much for you to become as well, right? So that's what Spirit is suggesting. And same for the masculines in regards to what they want to build, in regards to their foundations, and what they want to achieve. There's so much more they can gain out of life, and there's just so much prosperity and abundance that life really has to offer. But you just need to really remove the blockages first, and allow the light to pass through, to give you that guidance to push forward towards prosperity and everything you can gain out of life, right? So that's why I think that's why I think you have the Nine of Cups here also, because it's all about wish fulfillment, and in terms of your dreams coming true, in terms of prosperity, your dreams are coming true, gaining that firm foundation and that prosperity that you so desire. But you just need to search for that light first, instead of looking things into a box, viewing things in a narrow-minded way. You have to remove yourself from the box in order for the real abundance and prosperity to come into your aid, right? To come help you, okay? All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this monthly love reading for November 2020. If you like this reading, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one. Bye.